All right. Awesome. It is 6 o'clock. Welcome everybody to a new year. All right, let's get started. Cool, clicker works. All right. So once again, welcome. My name is John Muscagni. I am the ACE president this year. What I'm going to do for this meeting is just go over some basic stuff, what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, a little bit of a schedule, the stuff we have, the stuff we do. You're going to learn about it, and it's going to be awesome, right? Okay. So what we need to know first is, what is cyber? Well, it's everywhere. It's in your pocket. Phone, yep, it's cyber. The space we're in, all this technology, we're in a cyberspace. We're all interconnected. We're on the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi goes somewhere else. We're all connected on the cyberspace. So in terms of what you're going to do if you're in cyber engineering, it's basically the fusion of computer science, electrical engineering, mathematics. Say fusion of majors, something really cool. So the goals of cyber is to research and develop systems, solutions across cyberspace. You're going to be solving problems that we experience every day, but you don't know about it because they're already fixed, hopefully, by the time they really would affect you. There's a 0-day out right now, I think it might have been patched today, where if you open up a faulty PDF, you can a remote code execution on your laptop. So if you're looking to get a free textbook, think twice. But anyways, I also want to create structures of novel function because of their use across cyberspace. That is copied and pasted from the tech website. I don't know what that means, but it's probably important. So you're going to do that. You're going to harness the potential of the electromagnetic spectrum in a systematic way. They wanted to include electrical engineering in the major, so they just made up words and put it also on the tech website. And you're going to develop the mathematical structures necessary for engineering across cyberspace. Same thing, but math. Fancy words to make you sound smart, look smart. Hey, come give us money. That's how they do it. Also, computer science concentration. If you want to do the cyber stuff and not worry about math, if you're a CS major like me, and you hate math, you can still do the fun cyber stuff. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this. All right. So why would you want to be in cyber? Well, it's still new. It may be 40 years old, but it's still really, really new. And it is getting bigger and bigger every day. New exploits, new things. The blockchain is brand new, and there's so many things you can do with it. There's a bunch of scalability with cyber, and it's practically infinite. And you're going to see a gargantuan amount of opportunities, industry, government, military, and obviously academia. And there is new research coming out, like I said, literally every day. So what do we do? ACE, we're the Association of Cyber Engineers. So what do? We help you, teach you stuff about cyber engineering. And everybody else is welcome, obviously. We're not going to just have cyber engineers here. I'm CS. I'm sure some of you are not cyber. You might be electrical. You might just be here to get that thing signed for engineering. You don't care. That's okay. And we have meetings every Monday here, Technics Lab, which you can always just come in here and hang out, play some VR. Megan she'll help you with your homework or something. There's a Switch. Yeah, I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff in here. There's like Raspberry Pis. I mean, we can go on and on about all the stuff you can play with, literally all day. So classes are boring, right? You go in there, you're already bored. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, but you're not gonna, learn all that stuff that quickly. So with ACE, we teach it all to you 30 minutes or less or more, give or take. So we're gonna teach you the fun stuff. We're gonna skip ahead to what we think is really fun, because trust me, it's fun. Hacking, pretty cool. We're gonna teach you that stuff, and it's gonna be a blast, and you're gonna love it. And the reason we teach you all the fun stuff, or we teach you these fun things, because of that, we have a disclaimer. So the story behind why we have a disclaimer, we have to have this with every presentation we do. The story behind that is that, I think it was 5 years ago, 5 or 6, somebody, who I will not name, in ACE, figured out something with tech. Turns out all of the cameras have the same default password. Had the same default password. I don't know. I pray they did. Trust me, we got machines running Windows 7. I don't know, man. But anyways, after that, in a big liability issue and a bunch of stern email, we have to have a disclaimer when we teach you things at a presentation. But basically what it says is the things we teach you, they can be used illegally in a not good way. If you get caught, if you do it and get caught, and we're told about it, we will make fun of you publicly. Yes, we will, absolutely. But yeah, so we don't encourage you to do anything, anything bad, but you can do it. I'm not going to stop you. Not my fault though. It's like if I told you to run across the football field naked, I'm not going to force you to, but if you do it, it's on you, So what do? Like I said, 30 minutes or less. It's free. We cut to it. We skip ahead to the things we think are fun, and you're going to learn about it every Monday, right? Right. And we're going to teach you new techniques and concepts. We're going to go over things you're not going to learn in a classroom. Even though we have several cybersecurity classes, we teach you a lot more new stuff that they skip out on because they skip out on stuff. So come here, learn some new stuff, and then you can use it, maybe. And you can utilize what you learn here in the real world, whether it be at a job or doing something on your own. What you learn here is unique. That is the goal, is to be unique, teach you unique things that you're not going to see or hear in class, usually. Because of that, Cyberstorm, it is the day-long war games competition. It's the introduction to cybersecurity class. Is anybody taking it this quarter? Show of hands. Nobody? They're all freshmen probably. Anyways, but they offer it, I think, twice a year, the spring and the fall. Basically, it's an introduction to basics of cybersecurity. It's basically a puzzle class. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's just, hey, here's something that you might learn or use in the future in cyber. Here's a puzzle. I mean, that's kind of it. But at the end of it, they have the Cyberstorm. It's the big puzzle competition. And we're going to help you learn a couple of extra things, maybe the upper hand in Cyberstorm. That's mostly in the spring. So when that comes around, we'll go over reverse engineering. What else? They do a lot of random stuff in that class. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I'll get to that eventually. We are going to do capture the flags, at least hopefully 3. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But like I said, Cyberstorm, we're going to help you with stuff in Cyberstorm. We're going to give you the upper hand. That way you can win the competition, get those bragging rights. Membership. So I think you would like to be an ACE member. You get access to the ACE library. We have 19, I think, PDFs about a lot of stuff, cybersecurity and programming related books. So if you get a member, become a member, you get access to all of these PDFs, and it's awesome. You are a part of the member-only email list. If we have a special event or something, we'll email you. You'll be on the list. You'll be the first to know about it, which is awesome. Merch, we'll hopefully have t-shirts, and you'll get t-shirts. That's awesome, right? You'll be able to run for office, run for officer, and vote for officers. Now, remember, you can't do that, obviously. So if you want to be a part of us, more than welcome to join. You got to pay us first. And it is all this at the low price, $5, which is a bargain because that's like $200 worth of books. So it's a pretty good deal. Definitely not illegal. That what I'm giving. No copyright infringement at all. But anyways, this is our plan for the fall quarter. So we'll go the first couple of weeks. We're gonna go, a leisurely pace because you're just getting started up with school. Your first year of college, you got to kind of ease into it. So we're going to go over the tools of the trade. I'm going to teach you about Linux, a couple of tools that are fun. We will hopefully give you the upper hand in your computer science classes, maybe even in your engineering classes. So we're going to go over some pretty fun tools. And after that, we're going to crank up the hacking. We're going to go into exploits, vulnerabilities, attacks. We're going to be making our own malware, our own ransomware simulations. Cool stuff. I think it's cool. Don't you think it's cool? We're going to break things, not physically, but we're going to break things. We're going to break into things, break out of things. And we'll see where we can go with it. Hopefully, it's pretty fun. And you'll learn this stuff too, which is great because it's better than just watching somebody talk for a half hour. That's kind of boring. We're going to encourage you to follow along. The next meeting next Monday, we're going to kind of go over like, hey, let's get Linux on your computer. Let's get you a VM. Let's get you working on a new Linux environment, get you started, get you, a good grip on Linux. Because in 130, CSE 130, you go over the command line for about a day and then you're done. And it's kind of like, okay, you just kind of don't learn a whole lot. So we're going to kind of, hit it on the nose there, get a good grasp of that Linux knowledge because we're going to use a lot of Linux. Because why would you use Windows to pen test? Anyways, at the end of those 8-ish weeks, we will have challenge. Hopefully, it'll be a fun challenge. We'll have a capture the flag. It'll be an encompassing of what we learned the past quarter. You will utilize it. And you will capture a flag. Who's ever done a capture the flag before? Raise a hand. I know Kevin. You have. Yeah, they're fun. You go in, capture a flag. It's not like running around. You're going to be using cyber knowledge to exploit vulnerabilities, attack, and hopefully succeed. We'll have prizes for a prize, hopefully. Maybe. Depends on how many of you remembers. We'll see. After that, before that, sorry, we'll have hopefully some industry speakers. October is what's called Cybersecurity Awareness Month. So TechX is going to be chock full of speakers. So if you want to listen to people who are very, very smart and know their stuff, you'll come here and listen to them. And they're pretty cool. Hopefully Madeline, ACE president from 3 years ago, she'll probably give a talk. She's great. You'll love her. Yep, that's the plan for October. But we're going to have fun, a lot of fun. Hopefully you'll be with us. It's fun, right? And at the end, hopefully you'll win a prize. Maybe like a gift card or something. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, join us. I'm the president. I'm John. Raven and Seth are in the Security Plus class. So they have class at this time slot. So you're not going to see them very often in meetings, but they're there. They're helping us. Don't worry about it. And then Brandon, wherever you went. Oh God, I was like, where'd he go? Yeah, treasure. I'm sorry, treasurer. So we have 2 positions open. We have historian and ambassador. If you want to be a part of us, come on in, because there are only 2 of us, kind of, sort of, for meetings. I'll kind of go over the role of historian and ambassador. Historian is basically you're the social media person. You like to engage people online. I know we all love it. You'll be, head of Twitter. We have a Facebook group, but no one. We also have Instagram. Don't use that either. We have Twitter, Discord, GitHub. Basically, you'll be in charge of all that. You'll be in charge of social media. You'll be in charge of documentation. Like if we, I don't know, make a new exploit or something, you'll document it down for us. You'll be in charge of the GitHub if we publish anything. You'll make things organized. We have a Google Drive. You'll be in charge of that organization. And when we get around to shirts and stuff, you'll be in charge of that. You'll basically like our Swiss Army knife of design. So that's your job. Pretty straightforward. Other is ambassador. We used to call this the freshman representative because it was a really straightforward mission job. So we kind of changed it to ambassador because it made more sense, because your job is to basically be a liaison of communication between mainly us and ESA, Engineering and Science Association. You're also going to be in charge of, like, if we want to collaborate with different clubs on a meeting, or we want to have an Arduino coding night, that's your job. You'll be chatting people up like, hey, let's do something together, and it'll be cool. That'll be your job. Very straightforward. And if, let's say, a bunch of people want to be here, we'll find a place. I feel like we're pretty lenient. If you really want to be a part of the team, but you strike out in the election, we'll find a place. Don't worry about it. So this year we will have what's called the mentorship program. We call it peer-to-peer. Get it? Because it's peer-to-peer. And anyway, so TechX is going to be part of this too. We have the peer-to-peer program, basically mentorship. I know a lot of you guys are all freshmen, sophomores. Basically, it's going to be upperclassmen being mentors to underclassmen. We will see how that goes, depending on how many mentees we get. We'll see how that goes. Basically, you're going to go over college life, making connections, classes, just college stuff in general. And we'll have special peer-to-peer meetings. We'll have pizza. We'll have a lot of fun. That's cool. We're going to try and partner up with other clubs to be a part of the program. It's always fun to have more than just ACE. So, being an ACE member for now. We'll see what other clubs talk about with the program. So you have to get ACE member. Have to be an ACE member to either be a mentee or a mentor. If you're sophomore or lower, we're going to basically assign you as mentee. If you're a sophomore and we're low on mentors, we may ask you. It really just depends. So we'll see. If you want to be a part of the program, either stay after the meeting or just email us at acegoes. So stay updated. We have a Discord on the flyers, which are right there if you want to check that out. We'll post news, announcements, updates, things we find online that are cool. Post it there. It's like a little hub of communication. Talk about classes, stuff, pretty much anything. We have a Twitter. Follow us there. Actually, the Discord has like a Twitter link spot, so you can see Twitter even in the Discord. It's pretty cool. And if you miss a meeting, don't sweat it. We record them usually, hopefully. So I'm recording this one right now. But if you miss anything and you really want to oh man, we're going over something, but I missed it because I was busy with I don't know. No worry about it. You can watch it on YouTube. We'll try to keep that updated. We'll do better than we did last year. We only had like 5 meetings on there. So, yep. Constitution. Okay. Let me pull this up. So, basically, Constitution is pretty straightforward. It is like, hey, we're not mean. We like people, and this is what our rules are. I mean, you guys know what this stuff is, right? The only thing I changed from previous years was basic officer duties. Historian ambassador. Y'all want to check that out, right? So yeah, historian, social media site. Y'all can't see that. Oops, hang on. I did do that. There we go. Now we're talking. All right. Yep, historian and ambassador. That's the jobs y'all are looking at. So yeah, you'll be in charge of this website. We have a website too. Check that out. Kind of standard, but we do have a website. You'll be in charge of that, and you're just basically the big organizer that also does shirts, kind of, sort of, or hoodies. If you're into that, that'd be cool. Ambassador, you're the intermediary of communication, like I said, back and forth. Like if you want to talk to, I don't know, LSU or Southeastern or something, like, hey, let's do something together. That'd be pretty cool. And of course, I would sign off on that. That'd be really, really awesome. Yeah, that's kind of it with the Constitution. Really, really straightforward. Great. Now here. Yeah. Come on. All right. Yeah. Hazing. Okay. So if you want to be an ACE member, you have to complete hazing. It's like a half hour of learning about hazing. I know you got to do it every year if you want to be a organization member. I know it's kind of lame, but it's cool. You do it once and you're done. That's it. When you finish the hazing thing, quiz test, you're gonna get a PDF. I'll get a thing set up eventually. You just upload the PDF to me, and then you're good to go, and that's kind of it. If you want to join any other clubs, I think you'll also have to do the same thing. You use the same PDF. Yeah, you just do it one time, and then you can distribute that PDF to all your clubs. That's kind of it. Yep. Okay. Before I get to questions, I learned this today. It's called the Rah app. It's the new Louisiana Tech Club app. It's the event hub. So if you want to be a member, you have to have the Rah app. I know, kind of lame. RAH space RAH. We aren't even on the Rah app. I mean, they make us do this. We're not even on the app. You won't see us. I emailed them today. Hopefully we're on there by the end of the week. If not, I will light a match underneath Westhead. But yeah, if you want to be a member, just download it, and then we'll figure out it whenever things get into full motion. I know. Hopefully it's not bad. I think that's it for presentation. Are there any questions? Any questions about anything? Yes. Oh no, you can come in whenever. Yeah, just you can hang out. Like, yeah, I know we're called Association of Cyber Engineers, but I mean anybody, like, we'll take like majors. I don't care. Come on in. That's cool. Are there any questions on Zoom? I've been quiet, all three of you. No. Okay. So thankfully there are no sheets to stamp, which is awesome. If you want to be a member, let's make this organized as possible. If you want to be a member, make a line. Make a line that wraps around here. Come here. Yeah, that works. So if you want to be a member, if you don't have $5, I will take your name down and you'll pay us later. You won't get all the books and everything, but you'll be there just in case. Yeah, also, we can only take cash, no PayPal, Cash App. No. They won't let us take digital funds because I don't know why. So if you want to be a member, just make a line through here. You're going to give $5 to Brandon, and then you're going to key your name in an email into a Google Sheet. Yeah, I'll get it pulled up. And I'm going to go ahead and stop recording. People on Zoom, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. If enough people give me time.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I got a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I just got my OSCP. I've got Security Plus, a couple other certifications. Is there any way that I can help out? Like maybe show up on Mondays with some tutorials or something?
Are you a student?
Yes.
You are a student. Can I ask how old you are? You don't mind?
I'm 30.
You're 30?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna take on your email if you don't mind, because that sounds awesome.
Sure.
Give a note. Can I get your email? Yeah, go ahead and give it to me.
All right, it's CRT010, and that's at La Tech.
010.
Yeah.
La Tech. All right, I got your feed down. I will email you, I guess, later tonight after this gets all taken care of, and we'll talk about that because that's awesome.
Okay,
I
sounds
do not
good.
mind
I
that at all.
appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, sure thing, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Take it easy.
You too. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and end this meeting. Thanks all for coming.